How do you start an employee network is a question I've been asked a lot over the years. If you want to learn how to start an employee network in your workplace, then keep watching. Hi, I'm Aisha Suleiman and I help organizations achieve their diversity, inclusion, and business goals through effective employee networks. In this video, I'll share 5 things you need to do to start an effective employee network or employee resource group that will help you drive diversity, equity, and inclusion in your organization. If you haven't watched my video, What are Employee Networks? Make sure you check it out. I explain what employee networks are and what they do. Okay, let's go. When you're starting an employee network, it's very tempting to want to focus on a lot of different things at once. There might be so many things you'd like to fix in your organization. But in your first year, I highly recommend you only focus on doing 5 things. The first 2 things you need to do are create a purpose and a plan for your employee network. You need to be very clear on what your goals are. So what is the main purpose of your employee network? Who is the employee network for? Having allies and supporters is really important, but you still need to be clear on who your employee network is focused on. Take the Women's Initiative Network at Barclays, for example. Their goal is to help Barclays attract, retain, and maximize the talent of women. Now that is a very clear goal, and they're also clear that the network is focused on women. Once you're clear on your goals, you need to create a plan for how you'll achieve them in your first year. So what are your objectives? In your first year, one of your objectives could be to get volunteers. Which brings me to the third thing you need to do, gather support. Running an employee network relies mainly on employees volunteering their time. You need as much support as you can get, and you need different types of supporters to be successful. Let's talk about 3 types. Drivers. These are the volunteers that consistently help with coordinating events and initiatives. I call them drivers because they get you to where you need to go, and they will usually end up being part of your leadership team. Sponsors are like the Instagram influencers of employee networks. They are senior leaders. Ideally, you want someone director level and above. So they champion the network, open doors for you, and provide resources to help you achieve your goals. There are specific teams that are key partners for an employee network. For example, your internal communications team can help you to promote your activities, which can lead to gaining new supporters. So take the time to identify the teams that can help you with your goals. The 4th thing you need to do is create a structure. Seeing your employee network as an organization and giving it a clear structure will help you to be more efficient. It also makes it clear who's responsible for what, and it holds your members accountable. Lastly, you need a budget. Employee networks need a budget to run events and activities. You can work with internal speakers for some events, but it's key to get external speakers for some topics so you have that diversity of thought. And there you have it. That's all you need to start an employee network. If you'd like to start an employee network, then check out my online course at howtostartanemployeenetwork.com. Subscribe to this channel and my mailing list for more content on driving diversity, equity, and inclusion through employee networks.